Hi, everybody. This is Michelle, co-author of Methylation Madness, Insight into the Biochemical and Personal Lives of Hypermethylators. You could tell, you could hear in my voice that I kind of sound like a telephone operator. I am a tad bit sick. Today, I actually feel more like myself, which is awesome. What happens when I get sick? Being a hypermethylator, with the magnitude of my methylation issues, I cannot take medication. So, what on earth do I do when I get congested, when I start coughing? I have my arsenal that I take, and it's nothing really crazy out of the ordinary. I've been doing it for I don't know, God, 30 years, 28 years, however long Dr. Doolin has been treating me, 30 plus years. Excuse me. So how do I know I'm getting sick? Well, everybody knows that they're getting sick, but with me as a hypermethylator, my chemistry is a tad more wonky than someone else's, perhaps. My eyes start getting a little bit more sulfury, which means they are a little more yellow. I start having memory issues. My short-term memory is not well. And I have an issue with like my heart palpitates. It goes a little bit faster. It'll stop and then it'll start and it'll do. So I kind of know, and I don't have a lot of energy, which is key to me because I am ricochet rabbit. I have more energy because of the way my methylation cycle goes. Up, down, up, down. Those of you who have been following me. So my adrenaline just goes down. Sometimes I'll get a little bit of a headache. And I'll get some body pains, but it's not like the body pain that you get when you're sick, like when you are sick. My body pain is it's more in the joints. So what happens is my tyrosine goes a little kooky and my histamine goes up. Now, here's something about histamine. We'll go into the vitamin aspect of it. So here is, I don't have it here. Oh, well, B-complex vitamins, okay? B-complex have niacin, and you should not, as a hypermethylator, take any B-complex vitamins when you're sick. Because why? Here's a little magic. Because you need the histamine in your body to help you fight your infection. Now, you know the old tale about chicken soup? So, when you boil chicken, the chemistry of it changes. So the chicken turns into a histamine. So, the histamine is what helps fight the infection. Okay, so there's a little chicken soup magic, except for me as a hypermethylator and someone who has histamine issues. When I have chicken soup when I'm sick, I get very rapid heartbeat. I get a little on the anxious side because my histamine rises and rises. And when your histamine rises, your anxiety level, the balance in your chemistry goes up. So I cut out all B-complex, all B vitamins, because that will not help me, because it will lower the histamine level, which will not help me fight the cold, and I will not exasperate the histamine by having chicken soup. And I stay as far, even farther away from bread products and things like that than I do normally. Sometimes I'll have some rye bread, or I'll have some de Bowl's pasta or something like that, but I cut it all out. Cut it all out because my histamine is already up because I'm sick. All right, here we go. Janet, these are my nails. Janet likes my nails. These are my new ones. Okay. What do I do? So the second I feel any type of cold coming on, I take out my neti pot and I use distilled water and I use the packet of salt. Some people don't like the neti pot, but the neti pot is incredible. It literally cuts your cold down because it's getting rid of and flushing out all the gross stuff that's building up in your sinuses. Now, I'm very, very happy right now because I do not have any type of sinus headache, anything like that. This was the strangest cold that I've ever had. But, excuse me. But I don't get a headache. I didn't get a headache, not even a bit of sinus issue, no pressure. But I was clogged. I don't know. It's crazy. So anyway, I do this, and then the magic comes. The magic. This is the magic. It is my doctor suggests brand of structured silver, not colloidal silver, structured silver. All right. This stuff is, have you ever seen My Big Fat Greek Wedding? How they spray Windex on everything and the Windex makes everything better? This is my Windex. Structured silver is incredible. You can drink it. You can gargle with it. You can put it in the neti pot. You open it. You take a cap or two and you put it right into your neti pot, swish it around, and let it go through. You can put this on wounds. You can do anything with this. It's incredible. What it does, Doc has explained that it takes, this is the virus, and it goes around it and it crushes it, right? Then I take the My Doctor Suggests gel with a Q-tip and, and I take the Q-tip, I put some gel on it, right? About, I would say like that much, right? And then I shove it up one nostril, then I take the other side and I shove it up the other nostril. And then I close both nostrils and I breathe it in 3 or 4 times, really, really deeply. And that also helps cut the congestion and everything like that. Speaking of congestion, then you can take vitamin C. All right, these, my normal on my program are 1,000. I bust it up to 2,000. If I have difficulty falling asleep, I open up one of the capsules, put it in a glass of water, and drink it. So when the vitamin C is in the water, for some reason, I have to ask Doc why, but it makes you really tired. So that's what I do with my vitamin C. 2,000 milligrams. Sometimes I'll throw 1 capsule into here, 1,000 here, 1,000 through the capsule. Food related, vitamin C. As a hypermethylator, I am not able to have any citrus fruit, no oranges, no grapefruit. And of course, that's what everybody like ODs on when they have a cold. I cannot. I haven't had an orange in, Jesus, must be 28 years. So I love oranges too. They're so good. Some things I just miss. I use just a little offshoot. I use guava as my citrus because guava is really good. But I'm not sure what the vitamin C is on that. But if I need a vitamin, a citrusy kind of juice, I'll drink that. I digress. Okay. So I will, what was I just saying? I will, see, I got nothing. I will put these, so bad. I put these in. Oh, food-wise. All right. Sorry, guys. I will eat cantaloupe. Cantaloupe has some vitamin C in it, so that will be the fruit that that I'll eat with my vitamin C. All right. Then this is gold right here. Transfer point beta glucan. Anyone, it's backwards, but anyone who knows me knows that I am obsessed with transfer point beta glucan, especially since COVID. Doc has been treating a lot of his patients with beta glucan who have COVID, and it's great. So this is just straight up beta glucan, and it's 100 milligrams. So when I am sick, I bring it up to 300 milligrams. So I take one, and one. One in the morning, one in the afternoon, one in the evening. Okay, so beta glucan is the bomb, as they say. All right, I have 3 to 4 bottles of this in my house, and it's incredible. You got to use it. All right, then if I'm very runny, I take quercetin. The thing about quercetin, my friends, is if you take quercetin, these are 500 milligrams, okay? If you take quercetin, you must drink a lot of water because it truly dries you out. I am not, on this time around being sick, I am not taking any quercetin because I'm not that runny. And I'm congested, but I'm not like congested that I need to dry myself out a lot. So, but also quercetin, awesome for allergies. Starts getting allergies, pop one of these babies down and they really help. Okay. Then, because my my adrenaline fires, and it's a bit weird right now because my bilirubin has dropped a lot. So Doc is trying to figure out some stuff to help rebalance my my methylation chemistry a little bit more. He feels that age. All right, whatever. You know, my body is changing and things like that. So he's trying to figure out what's going on. So what I've been doing is I've been eating a ton of pork because I have not been feeling well. Now, part of it was, unbeknownst to me, I was getting sick, but my bilirubin is lower, and my memory is a little shot, and my heart's been beating a little faster. And yes, they are similar symptoms to being sick, but there's a little bit more, and I won't go into that because I'm already 13 minutes. I don't want to bore you guys. So I take the 5-HTP, which I always take. I take 6 of these a day. It's it helps to, it's tryptophan basically, and it helps me relax my heartbeat. But I also take some tyrosine to help balance everything out too. All right, that is my biochemical side. Now I have, when I get sick, my meditation side. So with meditation, I'm very much into Kundalini Yoga. And Kundalini Yoga has really great immune-boosting kriyas and breathing techniques. One of them is to put your finger on your nostril this way and do breath of fire. And then do it the other side. Keep this one up. Wrong finger, sorry. Like that. And you do each side for a minute. It's not difficult. It's not easy. I mean, doing breath of fire with one nostril closed for a full minute. But I will tell you, it helps balance out my chakras. It helps balance out my sinuses. It's really, really great. That's one that I do a lot. And then I use clary sage. I'm getting a little bit more into oils, but I use clary sage because it has a very potent smell, and I can't use what's that stuff called? Vicks, because that's eucalyptus, and that it fires my adrenaline. Whoops, because I also have the dropsies. That happens a lot when my methylation is a little wonky. I can't use the Vicks because it's eucalyptus, and eucalyptus is a sulfur, which in turn fires my adrenaline and makes me feel even worse. But I take good old sage, which I cannot stand the smell of. But sage really helps take the bacterias and all the virusy and all the garbage out of the air. See, it's just like here, and I just can't smell it. I can't stand it, but I do it anyway. And then I take Palo Santo, which has the same type of effect, and it smells really, really good. So first I sage my house, then I Palo Santo my house, then I do a little, some of my Reiki around me. I do Reiki on my sinuses, on my throat, and anywhere else, perhaps in my chest, anywhere else that I feel that that I need some extra Reiki. So the last thing I have to say is medication. I don't believe I mentioned it. I can't take Tylenol. I can't take any of the, the Robitussin, any of that kind of stuff. Actually, before my liver failure, I was able to take some Benadryl, no dye, free stuff. But since my liver failure, my body really became extremely sensitive to medication. So all those, good things that help you, what are they called? The decongestants, no can do. Cannot do anything. That is why I have to do it this way. And I never, as much as I can say never, sniffle. I never sniffle in. I'm always blowing out. It's kind of disgusting, but hey, I'm here with no makeup on and feeling sick. But, I guess, what am I up to? About 40 videos? I don't care anymore. So what I look like. So, yeah, blowing out is very important. And this way it doesn't develop for anybody, in the chest or anything. And I stay in air conditioning. Even when it's cold out. If I have a cold, I stay in air conditioning. And I keep my heat almost off because there's so much sulfur in the air when you turn your heat on that it just makes me even more clogged up. And the air conditioning helps clear out the air. Okay, I think this is my longest video yet, but a lot of information. I did notice I have my tea right here. Oh my God, I forgot my tea. Wait a second. So, I also drink, my favorite tea is the Harney & Son Decaf Earl Grey. And this is the, I steep it myself. And then I use either pure, this is my favorite. My friend, Margarita's friends used to own this. So it's just a little bit left. I love it. It's pure honey, and it has a fantastic aroma to it. I use either the pure raw honey, or I will get the Manuka honey, but I ran out of Manuka honey. And I'll just steep that, and I'll put 2 big teaspoons of it in. The last supplement that I also use, which I forgot, was Colostrum Plus. Colostrum Plus is fantastic also, but I ran out of that as well, and I just wasn't feeling well enough to go out and get it. All right, that's it. I've hit 19 minutes and 9 seconds, and I thank you so much for listening, and click subscribe on my channel, Anxiety, MTHFR, and Biochemistry Support. Please PM me, IM me, DM me, all those MEs, and have an amazing day. It is stunning outside, and namaste to all of you. See you.